Angela would have to take me with her, and she would cut out of school or be smoking in the schoolyard, and then I would go home. Of course, I was 6 years younger than her, and I would tell my mother, Angela's smoking.
And listen, not everybody's going to agree with my decision. I can give a fuck less. You're in that position, it's you who got to face it, then you do what you need to do.
Little Ciancaglini, he gets to the jail and
steal cars from Maryland and take them to Delaware to a chop shop.
The inside prison in Thailand, as well as what Victor Malarek, the reporter, did to get me out of there.
And I sat down and thought about it for the longest time. Okay, but once I made up my mind, it was about survival. I need to take care of my kids and take care of my family. And when a guy's not being loyal to you, how could you be loyal to him?
Welcome to Chattin with Staxx. Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we got a lot to talk about, man. There's a whole lot in the news, and I'm going to break some stories down for you. Before we get started, we got a guest that's going to be joining us, Bomb Zay. What's good?
What's up, my peeps?
Yeah, what's good?
What's hood, man?
It's always good to have in the building, man. Chilling, everything is
Chilling,
crazy, man.
Chilling like a villain.
Yeah, so there's a couple stories I wanted to talk about today, man. These are pretty wild ones. How you been, man?
Chilling, man. Just, chilling.
That's some major,
not much.
Major things coming up. That's some major things dropping through.
Still need to learn how to figure out how to do this podcast stuff so I could, so I could do a podcast.
We'll talk, man. We'll talk. What's good? Pure evil.
Because a lot of people don't be announcing fights before they come out. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. They only announce certain fights. Like, I'll announce them all. UFC.
How did you feel about the fight, man?
I thought, to be honest, I thought it could have been a draw. I mean, I don't complain with the win for Fury. Fury was had more connects, he kind of a little bit bullied him. The knockdown was a slip. It wasn't, it wasn't a knockdown like the other cats he's knocked down. Paul did good, and he did it against a man that his whole life he boxed. You know what I'm saying? Paul's been doing this for 3 years. So you got to give the man respect. Regardless, I don't care what anyone says. Jake Paul is the real deal. He showed that. Because Tommy Fury was going up the rankings before all this. That's why Fury was crying in the ring, and they put him in the I know they were trying to talk crap at the press conference to put the winner as the number one, which is crazy. I mean, it's possible, but crazy if they did that. They're not ready to be number one fighting the cruiserweight champion McAboo. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? But I do agree with putting them in the top 10. Yes, because they're ready for that level. But they're rematching it.
I got a major announcement right now, bro. And it involved you, man.
What's up, man?
So I spoke to Hector Camacho Jr. and I'm bringing you to the street signing of Hector Camacho.
Nice.
Way in Spanish Harlem on May 28th, bro. So
I'm diggity.
Yo, clear your calendar for that day, man. We're going to the city, bro.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
You already know.
Camacho's a good dude, man. He's a good kid. Unfortunately, it's sad. I feel bad for what happened to his father,
Yeah, definitely.
Like it pisses me off, too, because Camacho Jr. was so fucking, excuse my language, was so freaking talented, man. And I just don't understand, how he didn't make it to the status of his father, because that boy's hands was.
What do you mean?
He had more power than his dad.
What do you mean? He's a world
Yeah, but he didn't win
champion.
multiple.
He's a
Yeah,
world
but
champion.
not like his father, Papa. He didn't win like
He
big
won,
titles. He
he
won
did, bro.
interim. He
Nah,
won.
he
Nah, I'm
won
almost
some big
positive.
ones, man.
I think he won one major
Look
title.
it up, bro. Look it
I
up.
am.
There's a whole
I
book.
am.
He was in a lot, bro.
Nah, Julio Cesar Chavez's son was in a lot. Even him. He said, I can't believe him either. Him,
Yo,
he
we got these stories to go over, man. Let's get to that,
Hector
bro.
Camacho Jr. Yeah, get into that.
We're going to be talking about a respiratory therapist who's been arrested. So listen to this. Former hospital respiratory therapist suspected of being involved in the deaths of 9 patients under her care was formally charged on Wednesday with first-degree murder in connection with the death of a 37-year-old patient. According to court documents obtained by People, prosecutors accused Jennifer Ann Hall of killing David Wesley Harper, 37, more than 20 years ago on March 21st, 2002, by administering unprescribed pharmaceutical to him at an MO hospital. Harper was battling bronchitis when he was admitted to Hendrick Medical Center on March 18, 2002. 3 days later, Hall, now 42, allegedly told nursing staff she entered Harper's room and found him seated in the edge of the bed. Harper allegedly told her he fell ill before falling backwards on his bed in complete respiratory arrest. Hall said, per documents, he later died. At the time of his death, Hall allegedly found with a vial of a like a saline in her pocket, which was not certified to administer. Substance used to take Mr. Harper's life, I don't even know how to say that. Sescanine paralyzes the victim's muscles, including the diaphragm, causing the victim to suffer a ghastly death from suffocation while still maintaining full consciousness and awareness that they are unable to breathe and they are dying. So they know that they're dying.
Crazy, yeah. I know, and they're panicking and man, that's the worst. Yeah, she's evil.
During Hall's employment at Henderson Medical Center from December 2001 through May 2002, the rate of cardiac collapse incidents rose alarmingly. These incidents are viewed as medically suspicious by hospital staff. Such prosecutors say, per documents, 18 such incidents allegedly occurred during her 5 months of employment, resulting in 9 deaths. Dude, 18 times this has happened, resulting in 9 deaths. So prior to her, the hospital averaged 1 cardiac collapse per year. But in 2012, amid speculation of her involvement in the patient's death, Hall agreed to an interview where she denied being a serial killer. It's shocking to know that somebody can't think somebody is so horrible, and the real truth is out there somewhere. Hall told the news station at the time.
That's what she said.
She did an interview and told the news station this. This is the second murder charge Hall is facing. In May 2022, she was charged with first-degree murder in connection with the death of a 75-year-old patient, Fern Franco. Previously reported she pleaded not guilty because of Hall singular proximity stricken patients, her access to pharmaceuticals, which are deadly if misused, and her discovery of the method of notifying staff of every patient's cardiac emergency. Nursing staff believe Hall was responsible for the patient's death. So she was the one to alert people every time, like, hey, this person's not breathing. Hey, this person's not breathing. Hey, this person's not breathing.
After she watched them suffer and die, that's crazy.
18 times later, 18 times. 9 people died 18 times. This has happened. Okay.
That's crazy. She should get the chair, yo.
Definitely, bro. So
That's
Hall's defense attorney, Molly Hastings, she plans to enter a plea of not guilty to second-degree murder as well during Hall's up-and-coming Wednesday court appearance, says Hastings. Looking forward to the opportunity to defend her against each and every single one of these allegations and believe the evidence will support an acquittal when we have our day in court. And that's that. That is
cool.
Insane, bro.
Yo.
So, what up?
And I was semi-right. He didn't even win a major title. I'm pissed. I thought he won the WBC.
Anonymous, what's up, man?
I thought he was WBC champ. He was WBC Caribbean champion twice, and the Caribbean middleweight champion.
He was involved with a lot.
Championship. He was legit championship, but
he did a lot,
not
man.
Major titles.
Listen, he fought
major
a lot.
titles.
He fought major fights.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm not here for that, bro. I'm not here for that. All right. Next story.
That chick right there that you just talked about, that chick deserves, yo.
All right, next story, bro. Prison reform boss, 45, grins as she's jailed for abusing her husband. An abusive wife. Right. Yeah, bro.
For abusing her husband?
Yeah, man. Listen to this one. An abusive wife and prison boss who beat her husband every day while calling him names during a horrific 2-decade campaign of terror, grinned in the dock as she was jailed for 4 years. Mother of 3, Cherie Spencer, pictured on the right, 45, was sentenced at Hall Crown Court for making her husband Richard's life a living hell. With daily beatings, verbal attacks, she also damaged his laptops, phones, and clothes. Jailing Spencer for 4 years, Judge Kate Rayfield told her that the abuse of Richard Spence was the worst case of controlling and coercive behavior I've ever seen, as well as prison term. She was given an indefinite restraining order against her victim, but she still grinned as she left the dock to be taken down to the cells. She worked at the highest level for HM Prison and Probation Service, and she bragged to friends that she had the ear of former Prime Minister Boris Johnson. That means she worked as like a prison.
No, but what's HM?
It's like I think it's for Canada. I think it's like a prison reform for Canada or something like that. Pretty crazy shit, man.
That dude must have been real nice, eh?
Hey. Yeah. While they're eating their pancakes, eh?
Right, eh? Yo, that's crazy. Beat up every day by a girl and belittled.
Hey, man, some people.
He must be paid right now. He's got to be paid, especially the job she has. She was probably paid. He probably inherited all that.
What's good, man? I'm doing great, man. How are you? So the next story, a Thai drug lord evaded capture by having plastic surgery to make himself look like a handsome Korean man.
Oh my God, yeah.
All right, I got before and after pictures, man, right here, bro. Yo, look at that, bro.
Hey, a little different.
He does. He looks different. So
the lips.
All right, man. A Thai drug dealer sought to evade capture an extensive cosmetic surgery. He alters his appearance to look like a handsome Korean man. The man was caught in Bangkok after dealing MDMA. Man accused of dealing drugs underwent extensive plastic surgery to make himself look handsome in avoid capture. Swara Rat, his name is Swingin' Jaw, 25, who used the Korean alias Kim Song, was arrested by police in Bangkok last week. Police said they were able to track him down by tracing a sale of MDMA, he's known as ecstasy, on the streets of Bangkok, with witnesses describing a handsome Korean man. He was able to avoid capture for 3 months because of his extensive facial procedures to alter his appearance. He was reportedly confessed to obtaining drugs over the dark web and selling them. In a video of his arrest, said he intended to move to South Korea and start a new life on board of Thailand. He said police said him as one of the main causes in Bangkok MDMA epidemic. He is a drug lord importing MDMA from Europe at just 25 years old. We believe there are more suspects in foreign countries, and we will continue to investigate. Shit's crazy, man. The lengths people will go.
All them young dudes, man. All them young dudes are running mad weight.
It's insane, man. Like,
you saw them kids from Russia? Dude had a ship container filled with you know.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to. You know.
That was crazy. 37 years old. I was like, wow. He was running things at 30. He went.
To be that young and to be involved, to be that young and to be involved with things
you gotta
like
have parents that are somewhere. That guaranteed, because they both came from families. So, but it was weird. It wasn't Italian. It was Russian and German. Like
was he in the U.S. though?
They were. It was supposed to come to the U.S. It was a European poll thing they did.
It was the one when it shows them with their hands behind their back. That one.
All of them. No, it's the one where they showed like $1 billion worth of drugs. It was shipping containers, and it was all young kids. It was like 4 young dudes, and then the rest were like oldest 46 was the oldest, but the rest of them were in their 20s and 30s, bro. And they were doing big boy things.
People don't understand the severity of the consequences that they can have messing with drugs, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Firearms and drugs and that life, everything that goes with it is bad.
Yeah, but not only that, man. You got to think about it out there where they're at.
I got a case for you right here, bro.
Oh, damn.
Let's go over this, man. This is the U.S., bro. This is Naugatuck leads to a drug bust. Police responded to a call Sunday of a crash with injuries on Hillside Avenue. The crash happened approximately 12:45 p.m. when witnesses reported one of the drivers fleeing from the scene on foot. The driver, identified as 32-year-old Devon Foote of Waterbury, with a reusable Target bag in his hand. Police located Foote in the area of Hillside School, where he refused to stop. There was a brief foot chase until he was eventually apprehended and placed under arrest. The Target bag was not in Foote's possession at the time of his arrest. They located the bag hidden in the brush near the collision. They recovered the bag containing 3,800 bags of heroin. It's probably fentanyl. 5 grams of cocaine, 96 grams of crack cocaine. Police found several cell phones, large amount of cash. He's being held on a $150,000 bond, and he's scheduled to be appear in court February 27th. He's out on parole at the time, and he's been remanded to the custody of prison.
Yo, that's crazy. I don't understand how I had a $150,000 bond for sale of under 4 ounces back in 2000. even to do that, even my celly, he was like, "Yo, bro, that's crazy," because he had 4 bodies, and his bail was 300.
Was that when I was in jail with you? That time?
Yeah, that's when we passed through. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that wasn't when we were in the doors together. We passed through. I saw you in there in the like when I was moving down from the blocks from D block or whatever, and, E block um into the dorms. They because they lowered my bond to 75,000. So I got out of the east wing.
Every time I was going through, I was already sentenced, so I had to go to prison. You're like, I'm about to get out, man. I'm like, fuck, I don't even got a chance. There's no chance. Like,
Yo, you know what's the most scariest and bugged out thing for me? That ever since and it's weird, ever since I was the age of 16, the first time I got really arrested. I mean, I'm not talking about going to Hartford detention, none of that stuff. When I first went to Morgan Street, Lafayette, then to the Meadows. The first time I went to the Meadows, I was 16. All the adults are telling me, "Yo, you ain't even supposed to be here. You're supposed to be up in Little Cheshire or in Long Lane, or all these other places except there." And I'm like, I don't know, that's where they put me, And then not only that,
you're not gonna go up to him and say, "Hey, I don't think I'm supposed to be here, man."
yeah, no, but even a CO came and told me, he was like, "Little man, this is not right. I don't even know why they got you here." And it was me and this other kid. We had the exact same birthday, and he was with me, and he was crying the whole time. White boy, he became a solid, and he besides that, what I was trying to say is that every time I went there, like a lot of the OGs, every time I went after that, it was like half of them that I went when I first went to jail were there every time. Every freaking time I went. Every time, Bill. I swear, yo. It's scary. It's like, yo.
The same people, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And like older dudes, like all the older black dudes, that are in there, the Boricua dudes. Like, it's like, what? How's he here again when I'm here? Like, it's like it makes me start thinking weird shit. Am I being watched on the
bridge?
bridge?
I was here in 2001.
92, yeah.
Like, what the? It is
Bugged
crazy,
out,
man.
bro. It's scary.
I got another story for you, man. I got a good one. This one is.
And thank God they caught that dude, the good dude that slit in 4 people's throats. That piece of crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
This chick, man. Woman says she wasn't in the right mind when she fatally stabbed her elderly neighbor during a robbery. An Ohio woman was sentenced to serve anywhere from 37 years to life in prison in connection with the brutal slaying of her elderly neighbors during the robbery over 2 years ago.
She deserves that.
Judge Michael Holbrook sentenced Kelly Dale Vodkas, 43, to a maximum penalty possible in the case. According to Columbus Dispatch, Vodkas pleaded guilty in December to murder and voluntary manslaughter and aggravated burglary. Brothers accused of murder 25 years after. During defendant's sentencing, during sheriff's deputy testified, authorities received a 911 call hang up around 3:20 p.m. on October 18, 2020. They responded to Prairie Township town of the 2 victims, John Blake, 77, and Susan Kenstor, 75, at the residence. The deputy said he saw Vodkas through a window putting items, including a checkbook, an ID card, and a bag of coins in her purse and attempting to flee the property. Inside the home, Blenick was found in the bathroom with 6 stab wounds to his head and neck, while Kenstor was in the basement, bound by rope and suffering stab wounds. At the sentencing, crying vodka said she wasn't in her right state of mind and apologized. I did not react in a manner which I should have, she said. Her defense lawyer said her client battled drug abuse, mental health, and at the time of the murders, according to Dispatch. How can a human being be so cruel to take such evil actions towards an elderly couple at many times had showed you kindness? Blake's daughter, Julie Blenick, asked Vodka during the hearing. That's that, man. That's crazy, bro. How people can do that to another person. You gotta have some listen, man. You gotta be uplifting to people and try to help the next person. Like if you're out there struggling with drug addiction, you can get through it. You don't have to go through life no more battling those demons. People don't have to see you like
or
that.
alone. People don't got to be alone no more. There's a lot of help out there. You know, there's a lot of people that are willing to lend a ear, a shoulder, and other things too. You know.
Billy T, what's good? MRE, I don't know if he's coming on. I don't know. Mikey, what's good with you? What up, Staxx? You a real mobster, bro. I'm not a mobster, man. Not at all. I was an ex-gang member. I straightened my life out. I'm a journalist now, man. And I'm a business owner. I'm a small business owner. And things are really starting to progress with the business. Man, I got some major things. Let me just pause that real quick so that we don't hear the dog barking. I got some major things coming.
The dog just started barking. Hey. You were chilling this whole time, Daryl.
Yo, I got some major announcements coming very soon, bro. Like, so they have to do with documentaries and things I've been working on.
Nice.
But yeah, things are really starting to happen, and I'm excited, man.
Cool beans, man. That's what's up.
Things to another level, and if anyone would like, Staxx, I've been watching you for months now. I like your style, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Mark Schumacher. Staxx, what's up with Chicky and Damien? They doing a show? Yeah, they are doing a show. Very soon, man. They're working on Hungry Hill right now, and they're getting things together. I was up at the fundraiser, Hungry Hill fundraiser this past weekend on Thursday, and it was great. Like, they raised a lot of money towards the project, and things are really moving along. So Hungry Hill, shout out to them. Shout out to Chicky, Damien, Brian Hoyle, Sandman. Shout out to Anthony Grasso. Shout out to a whole bunch of people, man. Everyone that I've seen out there, all the connections I made. I appreciate every single person that showed me hospitality.
Oh, sorry.
From the beginning to the end, man, it was all great. Snowing like a motherfucker outside right now.
Big time. It's falling.
Yo, shout out to the plow drivers out there, and shout out to the people that got a shovel, man. I'm about to go make some bread. Like, you can make a lot of money at a storm like this, man.
Oh yeah.
You really can if you
I remember one year I went shoveling school roofs, making like 20-something an hour, man. That was butters.
Yeah, man.
I mean, but don't get me wrong, some of it was scary. But
what,
it was
shoveling?
Cool. Shoveling school roofs? Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah, I ain't doing that, bro. You have anyone fall off when you were doing it?
Well, luckily, when we were doing it, like, it was so much snow, bro, that it was nothing. You could jump off if you wanted to, and nothing would happen. It was like jumping off Hubble School into 4 feet of snow or higher.
Yo, when I was a kid, man, Shout out to Derek, man. Shout out to Singleton. Shout out to Derek Singleton. When I was a kid, me and Derek used to hang out. Me, Derek, and Jeremy. Shout out to Jeremy and Derek. We used to jump off the roofs over there by Union Street.
Jeremy who?
A lot. Fortin.
Oh, Jeremy Fortin.
Yeah, man. It'd be me, Derek, and Jeremy. We'd be jumping off the roofs when it was snowed out. And then we would be walking around. We'd buy bottles of Cisco, and we'd be chilling over at Christine's house. And we had great times back then, man.
The good old days.
Good old
Can
days.
it be that it was all so simple then?
That was around the time Gravediggers came out. That was 93. Rest in peace to Christina's mom. She was a great woman.
Some dude Lefty was running his mouth.
I don't know who that is. I don't do drama over here, man.
We gotta say for dudes like that, don't let the door hit you.
Hey, man, it's what it is. No time for drama over here, homie. I know I got more stories. Hold up. I got some more for you. Let me get those.
It's that time of the year, folks. Don't forget the merch, hoodies.
I got something major. The store's getting a makeover right now, bro. I got something major coming. Major coming, bro. That I've been working on. It has to do with the George Floyd stuff that I did. Remember? I went all the way out to Minnesota. I got that footage. I did this and that. I can't say much more, but I can say it's going to be on a major fucking network. I can tell you that. So stay tuned for that. I'm really putting in work to get things done, and I'm not doing this for YouTube views or any of that bullshit. That's why this show right here is called The Takeover, because Staxx is taking over this year. Staxx, you should do some prison stories. Man, matter of fact, I wanted to talk about that. I am doing some prison stories coming up, man. I got them. I've been putting them together, and I'm starting off with TikTok. If you guys aren't following me on TikTok, go over there. The shit's blowing up right now. I think I have. I haven't checked it in a while. I'm at 1,100, and I just started it like a week ago. So TikTok's starting to blow up. I started a little longer than that ago, about a month, maybe. I don't even know. But so the prison stories, I'm gonna start doing them. I'm doing the most dangerous prisons in Connecticut. I'm gonna tell you different stories of different situations that I've been through in prison. I was with this guy in prison, well, jail, if you want to call it that. I was in Hartford Correctional Center with this guy, and we got some situations that we can explain. Man, we were having a party in there, right, man? It was
rap session every night.
It was a rap session every night, man.
Rap battles.
It was fun though. You know, you gotta make your situation, you know.
Especially back in those days. It was weird. Like back then, a lot of people had turned into licks, man. It was sad, man. That's when, you know, a lot of people just started dying off of the dope.
It's
so
just
sad,
it's
man.
really sad, the drug epidemic and all the people that passed away.
Yeah.
Gabe, there's Bankston, Michael Bankston, rest in peace, man.
My niece,
so many people.
My niece Shalia.
Damn, man. There's so many. It goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
The name's constant. You can go on saying names for hours.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good? William Steele, how are you, man? Yo, I'll drop the link. If anyone wants to jump on here, feel free. If I don't like you, I just won't fuck with you, and I'll block you and ban you faster than you can sneeze. So feel free. Show your damn face and you'll be able to come on here. If anyone wants to pop on.
Come shoot the shit.
So William Steele has a new show coming out on A&E, I believe, very soon.
On A&E?
Yeah, he's already on A&E from inmate to roommate.
Oh, nice.
It's one of the hit shows in the country, man.
Nice.
It was the top show at one point.
From inmate to
If
roommate.
anyone would like to join, just hit the link and put your name in there. You'll pop on. Hey, man, jump on with us. Why not? I got some more mob shows coming up. I got a show about Mark Schumacher. Thank you, man. I appreciate you stopping by. I got there's a bunch of shows I'm working on. I got one coming up about the chin. I got one coming up about there's a Sammy the Bull one coming up. I got some really good shit coming up. Like I got some inside shit about the new guy, Dominic. I got some information about the guy, Dominic. So we're going to be breaking that down. I got some information about the coffee boy, one of those mob dudes. I forgot his name. You know, the coffee boy guy. I forgot his name. And then there's the other guy, the guy who likes to make films, Howie the Duck. They call him DuckTales. Yeah, I got information about Mr. Howie the Duck and his DuckTales, and we're going to go over them. And so Howie the Duck, there's the other guy, and then the other guy, and the other guy. There's a bunch of them. But just stay tuned, because I've been working and grinding and getting things done. But I already signed a couple of the deals, man. I'm just waiting on the lawyer and to wrap from there. So it's going to be great. How are you, Stacy? Shout out to Iowa. I've been there before, and I'm going to be going back to Iowa at some point. I look forward to going there. I want to go to Iowa and Illinois. I want to go back down the Mississippi River eventually. Maybe this year I'll do it.
What's been Rob up to? What's Rob been up to?
Which one?
Stovers.
Oh man, I gotta hit him up. I see him on the internet every now and again, and I say what up to him.
Yes, yeah.
I've just been grinding, bro. I've been so busy. I haven't had time to really do anything, you know?
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, bro. Writing scripts ain't easy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to write a book.
You know what you got to do? You just got to do it.
Yeah, but I don't know how. I don't know. If I just knew how. I don't know. Whatever.
But yo, I'm about to go, bro.
All right, man.
I appreciate you, bro. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. And don't let the door hit you.
Where the good Lord split you.
All right, man.
Zay
and remember,
Chris,
don't be a bitch. Peace.
Later, bro. Later.